why do cafes run out of stock? People are very often surprised when they arrive at the counter to pass their order, and we might tell them that we are out of stock. And I kind of understand it, because if you go to a place regularly and you have your favorite item, you kind of expect it to be there. But if you run a small cafe and not like a small independent cafe and not like a chain, most of the times you're not going to operate like a supermarket that has a very big storage and no limitations on how and when and where to produce. Most of the times you're going to order very limited quantities that you can store, because you don't have a lot of space in the fridges, you don't have a lot of other storage space, and so you will produce daily. And if you produce daily, it means your food is super fresh, but it also means it's limited. And you kind of try to predict it. You kind of try to predict what the days are going to be like. Is it going to be a rainy day, a sunny day? Will it be busy? Will there be people out sitting outside? Do we have a holiday coming up? So you kind of try to prepare the best you can, but sometimes you get it wrong. Sometimes you get it wrong. And this can lead to two scenarios. Either you produce too much and you will have to waste, which you try to avoid. And some ways are giving items away to your customers, giving items away to your staff, trying to rework maybe the salsa into another dish that you're making. But sometimes it also just means that you have to discard something. And then the other option is that you disappoint, because you will tell people that you are out of stock and maybe they've been looking forward to having it. But I think the good side on this is knowing that your cafe is cooking real fresh food. So for us especially, it is the avocados. We use fresh avocados, whole avocados for our breads. And so sometimes we might have 25 avocados who look and feel perfectly fine from the outside, but will be full of fiber lines inside, and we cannot really use them the way that we want to for the avocado breads. So we might stop avocado breads for the day. Sometimes we have time to run to the supermarket and get other avocados so we can try to continue to produce them, but sometimes it's just not the case. And the same goes for the cakes. I bake a lot of cakes every day, and I can only store as much as go into my cake vitrine. And so sometimes we run out of a cake, and sometimes we know which cake it's going to be. Sometimes we don't. I say a lot of sometimes. I'm sorry, but that's basically the reality of cafe life. So in general, I think if you go to a cafe and it's like a place you know and you like, and you know they cook fresh, it is like just the reality of it sometimes. And I think the good part is knowing that your food is made by real people in limited quantities, but fresh.